Hi, guys. Welcome to Balanced Consciousness. Jess here. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to your weekly intuitive Reiki healing. This is for the collective for December 30th through January 5th of 2025. Happy New Year, you guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe that we're here? I hope you're doing well. If you're back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive. And if you're new, welcome. The way my weeklies work is I normally pull 3 tarot cards. It sets the tone for the healing, and then I give an intuitive healing, Reiki healing for about 10 minutes or so, and intuitive messages come up in the process. If you are new to Reiki, it is a harmonious energy healing modality that will never deplete, it will never cause harm, has nothing to do with my energy at all. I'm just a channel and a conduit. It does have to do with your willingness to collaborate with it. And a lot of that healing happens in our subconscious. So you don't have to work. It's just about being here and being open and willing to receive. It can be done from a distance. It is so powerful that way. So coming back to these recordings again, if you feel the call, is always nice to listen to. There might be a new level to the healing that you're ready to unlock. You might have temperature changes, tinglies, you might have emotional releases, you might fall asleep. Whatever happens to you, for you, is meant to be. So thank you for being with me, you guys. The main 2 announcements I just want to give before I continue is that I do have my next Reiki Level 1 and 2 training coming up soon, January 25th and 26th. I'm accepting virtual and in-person students, and if you have any questions or want to learn more about that, it is all down below. The registration deadline is January 10th. Okay, my other announcement is my new group coaching community called Equilibrium. It's starting in the new year, guys. You can sign up for the wait list right now if you like. We're getting there. It's going to be within this week that it's all getting started. This is a group community that's coming together to do the work together. We're going to be working on manifesting our dream life through self-love, through finding balance, through finding proper tools to cultivate and nurture authentic relationships and our relationship with ourselves and something greater than ourselves. You're going to have a 24/7 group community chat. You're going to have 2 monthly live drop-ins with me that I'll be facilitating, and a lot of other resources, including discounts to future courses, trainings, all sorts of things. So if you're ready to come together with a group of like-minded souls and to really get work done in a beautiful and inspiring way in 2025, I would love to have you in Equilibrium. Again, everything is down below. All right, guys. So, really rare Capricorn black new moon happening this week. Depending on when you're watching this, it might just be happening. It might have already happened. This energy is really bringing out the really amazing, beautiful side of Capricorn. It is telling us all of these amazing dreams and dream visioning we've been doing. Now is the time to really start to ground it all down into inspired action. It's time to take that amazing divine feminine energy that we've been in and to now bring in our sacred masculine and say, okay, where's the structure? Where's the container? Where's the consistency? Bring in some organization, not forced. Bring in organization in a really inspired way. So how are you guys feeling in that? I know a lot of you are going through some big life changes. A lot of you are going through big new beginnings, like really exciting ones. So where are you on this journey? Let me know down in the comments, okay? Let's pull 3 cards for the collective. December 30th through January 5th. Already that energy of the don't force came out. I'm just letting you know. Oh, you got a bonus card, guys. All right. All right. Let's just get these on the table. Beautiful. All right. Let me show you what's going on. We've got the Emperor. We know what's right. We know how to do it. The shadow side of Emperor is control. Okay, just take that in for a second. I feel like for some of you, there's a message in this picture. All right, the Emperor. We also have the King of Wands. Whoo, talk about passion, dreams, fiery energy, and talk about inspired action. That's amazing. That is sacred masculine. Say no more. We have the Ten of Wands. Shedding the old, guys. Out with the old that doesn't serve us. And then we have the Six of Wands. Victory. Careful to not get into arrogance, I'm hearing. Maybe just for one of you, maybe some of you, I don't know. But huge, huge victory for everything that's coming in for us. Let's prep for the Reiki, guys. Sit, lie down, get comfortable, take a breath into your body, just become present. We're going to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the collective. I heard enough is enough. But that felt very with an underlying energy of excitement, like I am choosing to not play out this story anymore. Enough is enough. Time for me now. Time for growth now. Time for integrating my wisdom that I've learned in 2024. Integrating our wisdom. Integrating our experiences, our opportunities, our mistakes, our triumphs, everything from 2024. Not just going, oh, that was a rough year. Okay, what's next? No, let's integrate it. What have we not addressed? This could be a really great week to just go back briefly and go, was there anything that I neglected? Was there anything I ignored because it was uncomfortable? Anything I missed? Are there any needs that I have that I've neglected or that I haven't even acknowledged? Felt that down on my solar. Mm. Mm. I'm going to tap in with these chakras right off the bat, guys. Let's see how we're feeling. Again, I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrated last week. Hope you guys had good time with your family, or at least enlightening time with your family. Feeling some crown, feeling some throat chakra here. Some heart and some solar. You know, what's interesting is I haven't been feeling too much in your root lately, guys. And I think partially that's because we are needing to come into grounding more, grounding all the wisdom we're receiving into reality. And I think that's speaking to the divine masculine I was talking about before, but also on a light note, on a great note, that I haven't been feeling, um, deep fear in regards to our safety, our security as much, which is really, really nice. There's been a lot of growth there. So what I'm feeling, guys, is that something's definitely coming to an end, or it already has, on a 3D level, but also internally, spiritually, emotionally, right? And it's ending whether we want it to or not. We have new beginnings coming in whether we want them or not, right? I think we all want them. But this feels very inevitable. And so, with that, we're really being asked to, again, look into what we maybe neglected or missed without an overly analytical mind, but just a knowing. The emperor is just, I know what's best. I know what's best for me, period. And just really sitting on that throne, really sitting into that. And through that, we can tap into what's next. What is that inspired action? Because this is what I feel it leads to: victory, success, a relief. I feel like a weight off the shoulders, like a like a yippee, whatever your response would be. But whatever this is something that we've outgrown, right? And we just know it now, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. A lot of us, it's just a way of thinking, a way of being. It doesn't have to necessarily be something very physical, but for some it is. I know that a lot of us are going through huge relationship changes or moves or career shifts or, lots of different things. I know for several weeks now, I've had messages of conceptions and labors and, pregnancies and stuff. For those of you who that's the case, congratulations. We have a lot of big things going on now. So can we live a little bit more in this energy, living from our passion, our heart, our healthy fire, knowing exactly what to do next while still really staying grounded in our reality? I just keep hearing integrating wisdom. Have you allowed yourself enough time to integrate the experiences that you've had this year? Now, what's going on with the throat chakra? Let's go on. I know we had a I know we had some pretty big throat chakra releases over the past month or two. Lots of truths coming out. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the holidays are always such a time for the past to come up again. We're around family. Possibly we're around family, or it's a time where our inner child really comes out, like maybe inner child wounds that we haven't spoken to, or that just need a little bit more nurturing. And as I say that, it's dropping down into my heart. So that makes sense, guys. And so, for some of you, if that's been the case and you've been feeling kind of like old familiar things, this isn't like a relapse. It doesn't feel like you're going back in your ways. It's just a, let's feel this, and then let's, tap into what we've learned this year, and let's integrate that into our being. Actually take intentional time to speak to your inner child, to love it, to nurture it, to, you know tell him or her that they are safe, and to say, we have the tools now, we're strong, we have so many tools to bring us to this. Let's get excited about 2025 rather than fearing the worst, or, you know, uh, just anticipating, I think, is the energy. Just like being in this anticipatory energy, that will just always leave you in this state of anxiety that's just not great. Let's ground ourselves down into reality. Because if we can really just take this week to integrate, try I think the let me say it this way. Instead of just focusing on the new beginning, new year, new you, all of that, which I've already expressed, it's a great reminder to have that, but we can do this any day, any moment. It doesn't have to be at the new year, right? You're being encouraged this week to continue to focus on kind of locking in and embedding what you've learned rather than being in the future mode too much. You can still be there, right? We need inspired action to move forward, but in order to really take that inspired action, we really have to go, okay, what did I learn from this? So yeah, maybe just not getting like too lost in the sauce when it comes to future plans. You might be like into logistics a lot. It's very Capricorn energy. Um, just kind of curiously and lightly and gracefully noticing if old ways pop up in what you're doing, or if old fears pop up, or things like that. So that's interesting that it was like I was tapping into the throat, but it brought you down to the heart like pretty quickly. Excuse me. I feel a burning sensation on in my throat. And what's interesting is that it's only on the left side, which energetically speaking I can take in as the feminine, the our ability to receive what we are receiving. So this could be a simple message of truth that we are continuing to receive. Hard to swallow. That's interesting. I just heard that. But definitely it brought me down to the heart right away, and it just inner child work came up for a lot of us. And it doesn't have to be deep, 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 shadow work, things like that. But just like an inner child nurturing, I think could be really, really nice this week for you to really just swaddle yourself in love and patience and encouragement. Encourage yourself. What do you want to start? What are you ready to start? What have you been putting off? Because now it's time. It's time to go. Guys, bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Talk about go. Talk about go. This is really interesting. So at the bottom of this photo, do you see the turtles? The turtles are such an image of wisdom. Just saw that, I think, maybe for the first time. So, what wisdom have you been cultivating in 2024? And the heart is telling me, gosh, like so much of this wisdom came unintentionally, right? Like it came from experiences that were not our choice. That why did it have to be this hard? Why did it have to go this way? But now, as we're over the hump and on the other side, we have the hindsight of like, that sucked, but look at where I am now. I feel a really nice energy from the collective, you guys, of I'm ready to actually figure out what this whole self love thing really means to me. What that actually means to me. And that's just beautiful. A little bit more of a reminder to tap in with spirit or God or whoever you connect to just a bit more intentionally. It doesn't have to be strict or forced, but just a little bit more intention. Feeling a little bit of like a fog right now, like my ears almost feel like they're clogging. My third eye feels a little hazy. I feel like almost a little sinusy right now. And I think just as you're grounding things down into discipline, consistency, inspired action to find forward movement in whatever this new beginning is, to remember that you can do that using this Capricorn energy while also keeping your intuition nice and open. don't have to live just up here or just down here. We want to find the flow, and the flow between all those chakras, all those energy bodies. And some of us just lean more naturally to one more than the other. So some of you, it'll help to do more somatic type work, to drop into your body, to feel embodiment of things, to feel your meditations more in your cells and your muscles and your bloodstream. And for some of you, it's going to be more about like, okay, I do feel like I'm in my body. I'm a little too in the material right now. And I really need to come up and tap into this wisdom. And it's not about leaving where you were, if that makes sense. It's just about adding on another layer. As I said that, I got a little dizzy. Whew. Yeah, because now all of a sudden the third eye's talking to me a lot and my nose is itching and all this. That wasn't happening before. So some of you, this wisdom is here, our deep, innate, internal wisdom. I know a lot of us have been opening up more in our sensitivities, our abilities, if you will. Whatever that might mean. It could be spiritual abilities, it could be abilities of all kinds, right? But just things opening up that are opening up our internal divine wisdom that we can then share and be of service to others with. I think those are really the general messages that are just going to bring you to this like I feel this like I can do it. And then also our higher self kind of going, I knew you could do it, you know, kind of that energy. How awesome is that? That is beautiful, you guys. Mm. Let me know how this is resonating with your story in the comments. Yeah. Connect with others, send them love like you always do. I love when you guys do that. Okay, so let's take a final breath in together. I want to focus on this third eye. It just really started to call out to me. So I'm going to focus on kind of a purple, violet, indigo. You can focus on a white light, focus on whatever color that resonates with you. We're going to hold our breath at the top and feel that light coming down into our body, okay? Try not to work too hard. The Reiki is still going to be flowing as we do this, okay? So take a big breath, exhale, get all the air out first. Relax your body. Now slowly take a breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. Feel that purple indigo or whatever light coming down through your crown. Feel it fill up your body. Feel it fill up your system. Come into any area where it wasn't accessing before. Notice the sensations. Feel it filling you up with wisdom that you've already had. We're just reclaiming it. Reclaiming it. That is beautiful. Squeeze into that a little bit. And then let's exhale and push out what doesn't serve us. Wow. Wow. Mm. That feels really beautiful. I feel a lot of movement, you guys. Integrate, integrate, integrate. Drink your water, do your grounding techniques, breathe, allow yourself time to just be, to nourish. Hopefully, you guys can still be in a little bit of a holiday mode this week and give yourself that time if you need it, okay? Let's take a moment and lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus chakra. As always, we're never putting on armor. We're not guarding. We're saying what's mine is mine and what does not serve me, kindly stay out. Beautiful work, you guys. Wow, massive shifts. Massive shifts. I'm just feeling. Integrate your internal wisdom from 2024. Yeah, we're literally integrating new parts of our psyche. It's very cool. It's very cool. Tell me what's going on. I am so curious. I'm sending you guys so much love and all this. Please come back to this if you feel like you need to. You know, this feels like a very powerful one, some massive shifts movements, upgrades I'm hearing. Very cool stuff. I'd like to know how that's resonating in your world. So please do like the video, share with someone who you think it would support, and subscribe if you haven't already. All the information for those announcements before, as well as my one on one work, is down below, from coaching to energy work to all of the above. All right. And if you have any questions at all, ask me through the comments, ask me through my email. Thank you for the donations that you send in. I appreciate you so much. The links for that are also down below, or you can leave a super thanks in the comments if you like. Guys, have such an amazing start to 2025. I don't know about you, but I am so excited. I am so excited to see what comes. Let's just stay inward and observe the world from our eagle's perch. Let's live through love. Let's live through compassion. Let's unify, okay? Remember how deeply connected we are to each other. It is so important right now, okay? I love you guys so much. I will see you next time.